I wouldn't even motherfucker come in. See what I can do with Kobe Bryant.
Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the old Ncaa, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the
Mic check, mic check.
And Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Free R. Kelly, my boy. Free R. Kelly. They can keep P. Diddy. Free R. Kelly.
And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 6.
Florida. Okay, okay. How long you been out there? Where you played at? Where you played at? Okay, okay. My cousin just retired from the CFL. Luchez Pillfoy. Luchez Pillfoy. That's his name. He played for Edmonton. He played for BC and all.
First down here for the offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
I don't know. I think 2 years ago he was with Edmonton.
No time and comes out throwing. Got his man quickly. How about
I don't know, but I know I had a contract with Toronto. I couldn't give him a passport. Baby mama problems.
From the gun, running back on the move. Got room at the 35.
Child support.
Hit the afterburners, kid.
The same year they won the Grey Cup, my partner, we went to Bradenton, Florida, to the trial. You said what?
That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Here comes the two-point try. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Looking to scramble. He's got it, and he
That
got
shit
a foot
crazy.
down for the two-point conversion.
How about that for aggressive? You march down the field, you score a touchdown on, and you go for two, and it all's green. 8-0 early.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 20.
You finna get with a hat kick.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Nigga, throw it. I'm holding X. This man didn't even throw it.
And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down.
What the fuck he got?
Oh, they really
Look, I'm looking at one and throwing it to the other. I fucked that up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the first down marker.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football.
Damn, I hate their playbook, bro.
They can cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
From the gun, give on the inside. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. These corners going to give these receivers some space.
These are stupid bitches. They're my second time playing with these boys.
The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball.
I play with Texas State.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are more than chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Their team is actually 5 as fuck.
And the extra point.
All people don't know. Their team got that whip.
They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring
All right.
a touchdown.
Play with them. They playbook mediocre, but play with them.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15.
You can't have your custom playbook.
Across the 25, he's brought down at the 26.
See, I don't even know what they got on. Like, they playbook. This shit here weaker than a motherfucker.
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter. So it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find
I can't hear you.
or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Oh, yeah. I forgot who he signed with.
It's Daniels. Lets it fly. How about
I'll
that
try
way
to.
to get it?
Yo, what's up, Queen?
You know, these
I'm on here fucking getting my ass kicked with a fucking new team.
To get to the ball, you saw that linebacker do it.
I mean, with a whole new team. This
Defense get
down
pace
here is
getting onto the
crazy.
field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football.
I'm over here getting my ass whooped.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The
Don't
downside is you
blitz.
could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking down the middle.
Hey, you can tell this my first game.
Going the other way, and he's got room.
Hey, look, the crazy thing is, I'm looking at another player throwing it to another player. Boy, I need to wake the hell up.
These guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing?
Bro, I swear to God, I did my first game on, I just got out of work.
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football?
Come on, man, you supposed to have that.
That was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Buckeyes
You finna change it?
in the hurry up. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on.
As soon as I take that linebacker from right there, his zone.
I don't know
That
exactly
boy beat the Billy Goat juice out my ass.
certainly.
Queen, get off work, get on duty. I'm ready to get on Call of Duty.
What their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Oh, no. Ain't nobody on Call of Duty right now. Nah, my partners know.
The kick is up and good.
We got our work early because Monday a holiday.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his own 20. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it.
Dang, got another busy day. Golly, Queen. I'm over here getting my ass handed to me. You over there at work.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. On the option. Now the toss. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
$4 p.m. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They'll keep it on the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
The Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Gonna run it. It's Neal. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally David that the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on a defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs
You know
and
what?
get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Almost don't count.
Must be nice for this quarterback.
Yeah.
Playing the tight end position. You can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Lagging. That shit started lagging.
Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch
I'm finna switch fields on your ass. If that bitch got a, don't think like, he got a fucking 90 speed. If I would have had a 93 or something like that, his ass would have been gone.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone.
I waited too late.
Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only.
Bitch, I'm gone. Goddamn, just send me a friend request shit or something.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
Yeah, send me one.
In this game, he's got to do a
I'm playing with Texas State. Shit. All right. Hey, I got my ass handed to me. They playbook is ass, bro. I swear, they playbook is ass. Let me go back to the basics. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Back to the basics. God damn. Like, God damn, that's all y'all play with is fucking Ohio State.
Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense set for a first down play.
Option open, option.
The run from the shotgun. Picks up a
Get
useful
loose
5-yard
then.
chunk out to the 30-yard line.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field and gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's McLeod. The throw to the outside is complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And these linebackers are flying around, and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds.
And maybe shit up.
Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Howard. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just 1 step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few.
Smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And that pass
Great goddamn catch.
He goes down right there, but not before coming up with
Great goddamn catch. 2-5 go live.
I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Past the 30. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
We need your help.
First down to start the drive.
Yo,
after the
yo,
break.
yo, yo, yo. What to do?
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
That
They bring him
motherfucker
down, and
jump.
he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Lost one on that last one. It's second.
Come on, bro.
Just shy of the first down mark.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down. Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Oh, my God.
Here comes
hit.
the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
To the air, it's Howard. He's going to run it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Going up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete.
Oh, man. Quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Scott. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can.
And the defense
Go.
corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On second down, looking again to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Defense not showing press coverage. On third down, going up top. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quick pass on the jet motion. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. And the Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Hey, good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
On third down, he drops the throw. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, trying to find his man.
No cookies.
Intercepted.
Cookies.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Oh, we're now using it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting.
Nice man.
Good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And
He was wide open down there.
Goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here.
Ohio State 7, Texas State 0.
The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Going for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State.
To the wrong
What a catch and run for 6.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's McLeod. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
That's a really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away.
After being stopped there on 4th down,